Hey guys, it is Steph. Welcome back to another video. I am going to shower and get ready and stuff, and I kind of wanted to just wait because look at the state of me before I checked in, but I'm feeling like I want to talk about it now. And sometimes if I don't come on and say it now, I might like forget the things I wanted to say. You guys, let's talk for a moment. So we've been getting bad condensation on our windows in our house here that we live in now. I did not experience this in the other two houses that we lived in, Gary's mom's house or the house that we were renting. Now the house we were renting was like a newer house, and I could even tell like in the bathrooms and stuff, I think they had like some sort of like ventilation system or air filtration system or something. You could hear it, like it's very softly, but you could hear it kick on and stuff. Because I'm gonna get to it for a second, but it's like my lifestyle is really not that much different here. So why? I know there's some factors that I could be doing as part of our lifestyle, which I'll say, that can contribute to the condensation, but it was like I was doing that where we lived the past 2 winters. And I'll say winters because I think it would happen more in the winter with the climate and stuff. And Ireland is definitely a damp climate. So anyways, we'll wake up in the mornings and our windows will be crazy, like covered with condensation. Like not even just a little tiny strip on the bottom. Like sometimes they're completely covered. And like after a while, like I would glance around, not in a creepy way, but like I'd look around in the neighborhood, just out our window and like kind of see, not looking into people's windows, but looking if their windows had condensation. I was curious and I don't really notice it. So I'm like, why is ours so bad? Anyways, listen, first things first, long story short, we've already contacted a company after Googling. Today's Saturday. We sent them like an online query on Friday night, last night. So hopefully, by Monday or Tuesday, we'll reach out to them or someone else and we'll really get the ball rolling because there is spots. I've been cleaning. It gets moldy is what I'm trying to say in the corners of the windows and on the windowsill. So I'm a little nervous sometimes it would be seeping down into the wall. I try like to stay on top of it, but I don't know. And I know it could be just mildew and not mold, but from Googling, mildew is an early stage of mold. And then what I'm even more worried about, because it just seems worse, is in our kitchen, which our kitchen, that extension's only 2 years old. So I don't know, it makes me feel bad to be having a problem like this. And in a second, I'm going to get to what I think I've done to contribute to it. But in our skylight windows, around the edges, there's like mildew or mold. Like it's like condensation gets on the skylight windows. And I was just up there cleaning. I'll put the image of my clean from the roof. I went out on the roof of the extension and cleaned the top of the skylight windows because they needed to be cleaned. And I wanted to kind of have a look from the top at the areas where I see the mildew / mold growing. It's not looking good is what I'm trying to say. Now we have one big, we have windows aside from our skylight windows in the extension, and those never get condensation. And those are new windows though. They're the only ones in the house that never get condensation, and I think it is maybe because they're newer. But listen, here's where it's probably Steffi's fault. At least especially, if not for the whole house it might contribute to, but at least for in the kitchen extension area. I dry my clothes indoors. First of all, how am I supposed to dry my clothes outdoors in the winter? Anyways, let me know. Like, what's everybody else doing? And I have to air dry some of my clothes because it just helps with their longevity. It helps with them not shrinking. I'm just kind of like, I don't want to put things in the dryer. Like essentially I do it with the kids' clothes, but a lot of my clothes, I kind of I need to air dry. So here's where I think I make the problem worse because there's a big long radiator in the kitchen. The Irish people probably already are about to give out to me. You're not supposed to do that. I guess that exacerbates, is that the word? The problem of condensation if you are drying clothes indoors, but drying them near or on a radiator. And I'll put a good bit of clothes on my clothes rack, drying rack, and put it right up to the radiator because it helps them dry significantly quicker. And when I don't do that, there's several pieces of clothing, especially like a crew neck and this area or the sleeves, that will smell mildewy. I don't put them next to the radiator. So I'm like, okay, but I think I have at least a pretty good solution, or this will be part of the solution, is to buy a dehumidifier. I'm looking on Amazon because I happen to have a little bit of Amazon credit from this return I made. They do go for around 200. I have €50 in credit. I think I might be able to find one that's just above 100. Anyways, I'll figure that out. I want to get a dehumidifier. I think that'll help the situation. Even in the title of these listings on Amazon, it'll say dehumidifier / clothes dryer. So probably because it's Amazon UK, and I feel like in the UK they would deal with these same kind of things. Is that what people are doing? I don't know. seriously, definitely, we're gonna have to get things looked at because like if there's mold growing and it's going where we can't see, which I think it might be from looking down in to the skylights as I was cleaning around the edges, we definitely at least have to have somebody out here to like give us their professional opinion. But also, you guys, if you're listening to me and you're thinking I have some feedback, tips or tricks, or Stephanie, you're a big silly goose, how did you not know any better? Just leave that in the comments. I used to dry my clothes. I've always done this, like I said, so this never happened in the rental we had. I'm gonna use the rental because we lived there both winters, and winter's when it mainly happened, so I won't talk about Gary's mom's house. Well, this never happened there. She did have a utility room, and I would keep all of our air drying clothes in that utility room. And then it was like when I ran the dryer, it would make the room a little warm and it helped dry the clothes. And then in the States, I always dried clothes in the house too, like always. Not even in the summer really would I put them outside because yeah, it was fine. We had 4 bathrooms. And so we had a bathroom that like, we didn't kind of use the shower that much. So I would actually just put my clothes horse like in this, like, you know, with the shower curtain open, I just kind of set them in the bathtub. It was fine. And I don't know, maybe with the like central heating in the States during the winter, it kind of made the clothes dry quicker. I'm talking so long about this topic. It's already 8 minutes. If there's even one person on here that can learn from my mistakes, that would be good too. But I have a feeling I'm just the only dummy. What is everybody doing? I don't know. I think I do a lot of laundry. Like I might be the kind of person that like, I don't know, instead of getting 2 to 3 wears out of a top or whatever, a pair of pants. And I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll try to, you know, wear it two different days if it's not that dirty, but I do kind of wash things a lot because I'm just a clean freak, I guess. I try not to be, but I am. I've already over-explained. So I'm gonna leave this here for now and check in at some other point. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, why am I talking to you from the bathroom? Because I came in here to brush my hair because I just got home. The wind is crazy out there. I will exit the bathroom now. I just got home. I ran, oh, I forgot I have my little thing. So it's like good for privacy, not like necessarily for my YouTube, although I do try to like just, I don't know, just in case this video is out there on the World Wide Web. But I kind of wanted that for a little privacy in our house in general, because it's like our, you know, the house is like sometimes like a little bit on top of each other, which is okay. But anyways, they were €3 each from IKEA until I can like learn to install some curtains. Well, it's a curtain rod, and mainly I just need to get like an electric drill. Where I was at screwfix.ie. I was at Screwfix and I bought a dehumidifier. It was $176. So I was looking on Amazon, and they had some for like, sheesh, like as low as 50 or 60, and then some like 80, 90, 100. But listen, some of the reviews I was clicking into, I was like, okay, 90, like, cause I thought I was gonna spend like 60 or 80. I didn't really know what to expect. Some of the ones I was clicking into like one that was 90 and it had like 4.5 stars. I was like, okay. And then some of the reviews were like for pretzels or like, and then the other one was like, it was for a drink. It was like, this is such a good tasting liquid or drink. I don't know. It was like, anyways, so I just got a little bit put off from Amazon. But also some of the ones on Amazon went up to like at least 200. Then I was looking at online, B&Q, Woody's. I don't like to shop Woody's a lot. I think they're like overpriced for not like even having the best selection. No offense. And then Screwfix. And long story short, they get up to like 300, 400 euro and stuff. I paid 176. So I think I'm gonna get it set up. It is heavy. I don't know, in Ireland's damp climate, I'm like, I think this is probably a pretty good investment. It had 4.4 stars. What's that number for? Oh, what? I think it's good to go. There's not like much to it. Hold on. I'm obviously just gonna have to update you guys. It would take time. Like I'll come back tomorrow and look at how much water's in there. Maybe I'll do a load of laundry because I have some laundry that could be done, and maybe test that feature as well. Okay, guys, I've had this running. Turn it off before I take the water thing. I've had this running for about 3 hours, maybe 4. I think it makes like, yeah, 3 to 4. Let me set this. Oh my gosh. There's actually a decent bit of water in there. Can you guys see the water? Let me see if I can turn the flash on for this recording. The flash is not coming on like I had hoped, but oh, there we go. If I try to get a little more light, it's picked up like, I'm really trying to show. Like it's picked up a decent bit of water. Hey guys, it's Thursday afternoon. I just got home. I just ran to the shops real quick. I didn't get anything, but I did a little laundry this morning. I'm washing the pillow covers. I washed some blankets. The girls were like a little bit sick, which, you know, that time of year, and I think a lot of that is going around, being the winter and stuff. So, but I just wanted to, it was about time anyway, so I wanted to give the pillows and blankets and stuff a quick refresh. I went on a beautiful nature walk. I listened to this podcast. I happen to have the book right here, Young Pueblo. He has more than one book, but I've read the book called Lighter. I should really pick up another one of his. His name's Diego Perez, I think, and this is kind of like his author name. No, I don't know the word, but I think he's fantastic. I also like listening to Drew Afwalo, her podcast. She grew and kind of got her, I don't know, fame, notoriety, success on TikTok. I think she's fantastic. I love her style. It might not be for everybody, the way that she handles misogynists, but I love it. You know, she's had the podcast for a little while now. Yeah, so I listen to that too, and that's a little bit more like entertainment and funny, like, and it's cute, like, just, that's that. I wanted to say I've been loving my dehumidifier. I've been taking the tank out and emptying it, not because it's full, but more so because I'm still in the early stages, so I'm curious to see what it's picking up, and it's getting a lot of water. Like, I just think it was such a great investment. It was 176 euro, which is like actually on the low end for something like that. Like, worthwhile, definitely. Even like just to have next to the laundry. A couple days ago, Gary got me, it was a surprise. He like booked it at work on one day and for the next day because he was off. It was a Thai massage. I've never had a massage, like, let alone been surprise gifted, like, hey, you're going for a massage today. And so I wasn't familiar with a Thai massage. I didn't know what made it different or stand out or what the technique was or the art or anything. And I'll put some pictures here. It definitely was like unique and a little bit painful, but it was still like, I really appreciated the experience, and it was still like good overall, and it was still relaxing. It's a relaxing environment. And even like in the painful moments and areas of my body, once like she was kind of done working that area, I felt like kind of a release. So it was really cool. And like, this is going to be so cheesy, but I think it's like really cool to like experience other cultures. I mean, in various ways, but like in the healing, therapy, non-traditional kind of medicine healing kind of ways. It was cool to experience that. Gary has the day off tomorrow, and I don't know where it was. We're gonna go to like a bathroom showrooms for, you know, we want to get our bathrooms redone upstairs. I think like the ensuite in particular needs it because I don't think it was ever updated at all. And then like the main bathroom, it was like they did try to update it, but I think like maybe they did it themselves. I don't know. When you look closely, like the craftsmanship's not there. I think they could use a little revamping. We're just gonna start checking, you know, getting a better feel for prices, and then check into, you know, how to finance all of that and stuff. So that's about it for now. Hello everybody, Saturday morning here, Aquaphor. I picked up 2 Aquaphor lip balms. Is this falling? In the States, and I wish I would have got more, because like this, I can just do that and but it was nice having it in the little tube. I don't know. I don't think anything helps my lips like Aquaphor. In Ireland, I can only find this Eucerin Aquaphor. They don't have little lip tubes. Checking in, because I don't know how much I've said this, but I've probably mentioned it a little bit. We are going to get our bathrooms redone. I mean, that's the plan. We're in the very early stages. So we've popped into 3 different showrooms now. The first one we went wasn't a place where like they do it all for you. You just go with them and they sort out everything. The other 2 places were, which we like, and I guess opposed to like getting a tiler and then a plumber, then an electrician, or not that that's not a big deal either, but we are the kind of people that would really appreciate having you just go into the place, like tell them what you want, pick your little setup package, and then just have them come in and do it. So anyways, we have somebody coming out on Monday to, you know, I showed them our floor plan, but you know, they like to see it in person before they really probably give a full-on quote plan and stuff. So someone coming out on Monday. The other place we went to, the person's going to be in contact with us as well. And then, because we had asked on our neighborhood group for suggestions, I then went and Googled another suggestion I hadn't Googled, and then this place looks even more kind of promising as far as selections and their gallery. I think I'm gonna go there with the girls, have a little browse around, and basically just see if I can set something up for them to come out to my house, or give them my number and call to set something up. I'll be putting a couple of inspiration pictures. I kind of want to keep it light, bright, and airy, very neutral, almost like an off-white cream. I don't want to go too gray, but I'd do a very, 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 very light gray on the tile work if I could, almost where it barely looks gray. We went to 2 places yesterday, and like one place, like not to pick on, I don't know, anyone, but I'm gonna be picking and stuff, but I feel like it's nice when the person kind of understands like the vibe you're going for. And with the first place, I don't think they did, which is so fine. And I couldn't kind of do it myself, but all right, so I'm gonna go. I'd like definitely in the future, I will document the process. It's luckily like a 5 to 7 day thing. It's like 5 days per one bathroom, but if they do both bathrooms at once, they said it's 7 days, and they recommend doing it like that. Like it can kind of save you some money and stuff. Like the annoying part is that like you could be without a shower for up to a week if you're doing it both, but like generally people have like a family's house to go to or something. We'll figure it out. It's worth just getting it all done. It's fun to see like a home transformation process, especially like a larger project like that, not just me putting together my IKEA calyxes. Could be like a couple months before we even get them here, just depending on their schedules and how booked up they are. Yeah. Well, I went to the bathroom showroom, as you probably just saw, and he gave me plenty of brochures, I guess, catalogs to look into, or all sorts of things, cabinets, sinks, radiators, showers, yeah, faucets, toilets, any tiles, any sort of things that you'd be picking for the bathroom. He took my name and number and a few of my details, and he is going to call me on Monday and hopefully come out this week. I really liked the showroom that I saw today. I've been to 4 total. I liked this one the best. It just had the best setups, the most options. Their like displays just kind of stood out design wise, and there was more that kind of I resonated with, or I felt like I could even pick like, okay, just do my bathroom like that sort of a thing, maybe a couple tweaks, but yeah, I kind of got the best vibes from there. I have plenty of things to look through. Flip you around and show you some things. If you see my foot, I am using it to hold that page down. So I'm excited. I really want to go with some black hardware, like faucets, yeah, hardware, the shower, and even the like shower frame, but the actual, why am I not finding the words? The shower head. As opposed to what we have now is all of this shiny silver that we have like this all over our house. It's in the door handles, it's the kitchen sinks and stuff. I am really excited to go more so in this direction. I think gold can be pretty gorgeous too. I actually saw, it must have been a different one. It was a brushed bronze, and that was beautiful too. I love this oak. I don't know if I'd end up going with oak, but I do really like that. Where was I looking? Oh, that was helpful. That's the brushed bronze. I think is really nice, but I'll probably go with black. I want to kind of try to remain like almost as timeless as I can. That's kind of the good things about like whites and neutrals. I'm not saying that those don't kind of go out of style either. And I'm not trying to say that like my way is the best way, or I mean, I don't mean to like, if I say that I don't like something, I would never want to hurt anyone's feelings or be offensive, because it's beautiful that we all have different tastes, and of course we're not all gonna like the same things. So yeah, please, I hope. I wouldn't want to ever hurt somebody's feelings if I'm like I'm just gonna be honest. I really don't want any of the shiny silver, like the showers, for example, because in our ensuite we have one of those curved showers. Let me see if I can find a picture. This picture will suffice, but ours, we actually have one that's kind of like a corner shower, but it's curved. And actually ours happens to be white, but a lot of the times they're silver, and I don't, I would never want to offend anybody, but I'm really not into, oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm really not into the silver look, especially a lot of times when it's shinier. If it was like brushed or matte, that would probably, I would feel different, but here's a good example of, you know, the direction I would like to go with the black. And with going with the black, everything, the shower heads, if there's any hardware, and if this black bit here, that would be easy enough to change out in the future. Maybe this shower part wouldn't, but it's not like I'm picking a tile that's trendy. That would obviously be harder too. And I think like gold is really nice, but it's also that bit more trendy that I don't know if I'd head in that direction. But this showroom, these catalogs are the first time I'm seeing this brushed bronze. I like didn't even know, that wasn't even on my radar, and that is so nice. But again, I'm like, how will I feel about it in 5 years? I know you could say the same thing for the black. I suppose I just feel a little bit safer with the black. Yeah. Another thing, I'll try not to go on too much because I think I'm gonna make some, no, not I think. I will for sure be making dedicated videos, assuming we do go through with this process, which that's the plan. It's very expensive, so we have to get some financial things sorted as well. But Gary said that should be no problem, but we still have some steps to take for that. And then we have to have the people come out and everything. But, so for our main bathroom upstairs, we have a bathtub shower situation. I think the thought crossed my mind, but then Gary brought it up too and said, why don't we just make that a shower and not a bathtub? Because we don't barely ever use it as a bath. Molly sometimes likes baths, but she can totally shower, and you know, she's 7, so she won't be deprived of the bath experience. First of all, there's alternative solutions too. If you do have only showers in your house, there's like things you can buy on Amazon. They're like collapsible, like plastic or silicone or something, kind of tubs that are easy to tuck away. If you did, like say we got a dog, which I don't know if we ever will, but I still kind of want my dash on. And if you ever needed it, or if we sold this house down the road and somebody was moving in with very young kids or a baby, because when Gary suggested that, the first thing was like, what about the resale value, or when you go to resell your house? But at the end of the day, especially like with Ireland and its prices and limited availability, and when people want to be selective with what neighborhoods or where there are, I don't think a house not having a bathtub is going to be like a deal breaker. I don't think it's going to have too much of an effect. And we had a few, or at least a couple people that we talked with since we've been kind of browsing around and starting conversations with people who do, you know, the work and these companies. They said, one lady said 4 out of 5 people, like lately over the past, I don't know, maybe year or two or whatever, have been changing from having a bathtub to a shower only. And she said she had the concerns I did, and she liked taking baths. And she said, so she didn't do bathtub to shower. She kept her bathtub and she regrets it. So 95% sure we will convert the bathtub to just being a shower. Yeah, and I understand it might still have a potential risk when we come to resell, but I don't think it's great enough to deter us from going with what we want. So, I mean, technically it's something they could change to. I know it's not like an easy change, like painting the walls. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and browse through these. I kind of already have a pretty good idea of what I want. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you feel like hitting the like button, I would appreciate it. And also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope to see you in my next video. And that's all for now. Bye.